Hi everyone, I'm Aditya and welcome back to the channel. It's 7 a.m. right now and I have just come out for a morning walk. The plan for our day is we'll be going to Araku Valley and there are a couple of places which we want to cover like caves, waterfall, couple of viewpoints and coffee plantation, and there is a tribal museum. We'll see how much we can cover. In Google Maps it is showing around 3 hours to reach the caves, but since we are going in a tempo traveler which is little bit slower than the cars, I think it is going to take longer than that. We are staying in a hotel called Insar Park, which is around 1.5 kilometers from RK Beach. Our breakfast at hotel will be ready by 7:30. So we'll have our breakfast and we will get going. It's 10:30 and we left Visakhapatnam around 8:30. So we have traveled for 2 hours and we have stopped here to have some tea or coconut water. Hilly regions just started about 10 minutes back. And from here basically it will be just Ghats section. The roads so far has been okayish. In some places the roads are very patchy, but in some places roads are decent, so it is basically like this for most of the journey. Another point is there is no mobile signal here, so if you are stopping in any shop to purchase something, carry your cash. So now we will be going to waterfalls. Waterfalls is just 1 kilometer away from the Borra Caves. So our driver suggested first we will go to waterfalls and then we will go to Borra Caves. And Borra Caves is closed between 1 to 2. So make sure that you go either from 10 am to 1 pm or 2 pm to 5 pm.
Araku Valley is a hill station lying 111 kilometers west of Visakhapatnam city, close to the Odisha state border. The valley spreads around 36 kilometers. This place is often referred as the Ooty of Andhra. It is a valley in eastern Ghats inhabited by different tribes, mainly the Araku tribes. The Anandgiri and Sunkarimetta Resort Forest, which are part of the Araku Valley, are rich in biodiversity and are mined for bauxite. The altitude is about 1300 meters above the sea level. Araku is connected through both rail and road to Visakhapatnam.
We reached waterfall point. From whichever vehicle you come, you have to take one of the jeep to go inside the waterfalls, and there is a ticket counter here. UPI Pay is available. We are getting even the mobile signals here. For 8 members, one whole jeep will be available and it costs 1500.
If you are traveling alone, ride for an individual is 200 rupees. But you have to wait till the jeep is full, which won't take much time. 8 people can easily sit in the jeep, but the ride is very bumpy. The waterfall originates at the river Gostani and it is named after its location, Katiki. Soon after a checkpost, you will reach the first interchange point. After this point, the jeep cannot travel through the trail, hence you will have to walk for about 10 minutes. Just after the jeep parking, there is one big slope which will take you to the other side of the cliff and you will find the second interchange point after crossing the railway track.
So once you climb a little bit and cross the railway track, there will be another jeep here and you have to get on the jeep to go till the waterfalls.
The entrance ticket covers the fees of both the jeeps to and from. The second ride is very short as the jeep will take you 700 meters ahead to the base of the waterfalls.
So that is the point where second jeep stops you and you have to climb all the way till up. So that is the waterfalls. So you have to either climb till here or you can just sit here. So there are many stalls out there and they will be selling bamboo chicken there. Since we don't eat non-veg, we are not going to try it, but I have heard in the net that it's very tasty.
You will be hiking inside a forest and the trail is adventurous. Although the climb is very slippery and steep, it is fun. Soon you will reach the first viewpoint of the waterfall. The main waterfall is hardly 5 to 10 minutes climb from here. You just have to pass through another steep section of the forest, large pile of plastic bottles thrown on the ground, and cross a small narrow stream of water. Since we visited in summer, the force of water was average and hence you can sit below the waterfalls and enjoy the cool water. The waterfall is located in a small enclosure and hence there isn't much space available. You will have to quickly take your photos before the crowd comes in the way. Amidst the beautiful forest and crystal clean water, it is really disappointing to see the pile of rubbish thrown all over the forest. The pile of rubbish is present not only near the waterfalls but also throughout the hike.
So this walking trail or this steep It is about 10 minutes walk, I would say. It's not very difficult, but for elderly I think it will be difficult because everywhere it's full of steep and there are no support to hold any bars or anything like that. And if it's raining, forget coming here because it will be very slippery. So you can see the tunnel there. When we were going in the jeep, there a train actually passed by. If you are coming to Araku Valley, make sure you plan and book a train because the train journey will be really good. There are around 40 tunnels on this route from Vizag to Araku. You can see there are a lot of jeeps here. So you don't have to worry about jeeps when you come here because whenever you come, a jeep will be ready.
The cool breeze after the steep climbing is relaxing and makes the short ride enjoyable.
Time is 12:45 and we reached to the point where we had bought the tickets. We left here at 11:30, so it took exactly 1 hour 15 minutes to go to the waterfalls and come back. Jeep ride from here till the railway tracks took 10 minutes and the second jeep ride hardly took 2 to 3 minutes. Right now we go to lunch. Borra Caves closes from 1 to 2, so maybe we'll also take a lunch break during that time.
After driving for just 5 to 10 minutes from the parking lot of waterfalls, we reached the junction where several small restaurants are located.
It's 1:15 right now and we had our lunch here. It's a pure vegetarian hotel and the taste was extremely good. They had only meals, but the taste of the dishes were from the ODF flavors. So if you come here, you can have a lunch here. It was really good and it's pure vegetarian. Now we'll be going to Borra Caves. It is walkable distance from here. It will open at 2 o'clock. So we'll just go there and we'll wait. It's 1:40 PM and we came to the parking lot of Borra Caves. So we have to walk till there. That is the entry point. So we are going to go there, and looking at the cars in this parking lot, it seems like this cave is full. And there is also the railway station for the Borra Caves. Weather has changed drastically. In Vizag it was so hot, but if you come here it's already cloudy and there is a thunder. Hopefully it won't rain till we reach the Araku Valley. So we finally came inside Borra Caves and it started pouring. Hopefully we won't get drenched. As you can see, you have to get down a lot and you have to walk a lot in this cave. I don't know how much the GoPro will be able to capture in dark, so let's see. Otherwise I will have to use my mobile.
After walking for a couple of minutes, I switched to my mobile as GoPro was absolutely useless in the dark cave. There is only one opening to the cave where natural light comes in. In all the other places, the cave is lit by these artificial lights. The caves is one of the largest in the country. Upon discovery of the caves, there are several legends which the tribals who inhabit the villages around the caves narrate.
So there at the top is a Shivlinga. So we just visited the Shivlinga and right now we are going down. So once we go down, we will go there towards that side. So from the middle of the caves, you can either climb up and come to the Shivlinga, or you can go down and go to the other routes. So just now we came up, right now we will be going there. So we came down from there and this is the intersection point. You can either go down towards the other side of the cave, or you can climb up and go and visit the Shivlinga. Here they actually take photographs of you with the caves as background. The cost is 50, 60 and 80. So depending upon the size of the photo, it will be available in every 100 to 200 meters.
I didn't shoot much because it was dark, but to the naked eyes, the cave was really colorful. It was still raining by the time we came out of the cave. We waited for some time in the nearby canteen for rain to stop, but it didn't. Hence we left for the parking lot in an auto.
It's 3:45 right now and we came to the parking lot. It was raining the whole time. We finished actually 30 minutes before, but we were waiting for the photograph and there was no current. So they will actually take the photograph and they will give it to you inside the caves. We were just wasting 30 minutes there, but the current didn't come, so he told he'll WhatsApp the photos to us.
The drive was absolutely beautiful. Whenever it rains, there is a beautiful after effect to it. And if you are in the mountains, the ambience just doubles. This stretch was one of the highlights of my Vizag trip.
We left Borra Caves some time ago and I'm absolutely loving this weather. We stopped here to take some honey, fresh, natural, organic honey, and the weather is awesome. It's full silent and you can only hear birds chirping and sound of the wind.
After we purchased the honey, the shop owner, who is also a beekeeper, offered to show us the man-made beehives. It was pretty exciting as I was seeing it for the first time. Then we made our way in the Ghats section towards the famous coffee plantations of Araku Valley. Many Telugu films are shot in this region of Araku due to its amazing landscape. On the way, we even saw the dragon fruit plantations.
It's 4:20 right now and we stopped here in the coffee plantation. There is a stall near the road where they are selling coffee powder, coffee seeds and other spice items. So we just came up to see the coffee plantation. Later we will be going down and trying out the coffee, and I think if it's good we will even buy some coffee powder. There are so many coffee plantations in Araku Valley, and whenever you enter the area, on both the sides you can see the coffee plantations. And in India, the first organic coffee was from Araku. So this is one of the main income for the local tribes in the Araku Valley. All the tribe members, they will come here and they will help in the coffee plantations. Actually the lady was explaining something about this coffee plantation, but it was in Telugu and I didn't understand a single word. So I just came up here and I'm having a look.
After visiting the plantations, we started our journey towards the Galikonda viewpoint. Throughout the day, there were many unofficial blockades by the localites. They refused to open it unless we pay some amount of money. Our driver said that it is due to some ongoing local festival in this region. We decided to skip the tribal museum because of the time constraints. The museum is nearby to the caves and waterfall. If we had gone to the museum, by the time we finish and come to the viewpoint, it will be dark and we cannot see anything. And once you come to the viewpoint, it doesn't make sense to go back to the museum as you will have to drive all the way back.
So we just came to Galikonda viewpoint. This is the second highest point in the Eastern Ghats.
The Gallikonda viewpoint is a small viewing point in the Anantagiri hills. It is in the altitude of 3,800 feet. The place offers good views of the whole Anantagiri hills and the valleys. Just 10 minutes from Gallikonda is the Dumuku viewpoint. You will get the bird's view of the lush green valleys, rivers and streams, railway tracks and hillocks.
There is actually a train passing by inside the tunnel. It's a goods train. I don't know how much of it is visible in the camera and how clear it is, but from the naked eye it's very clear that the train is going inside the tunnel. Time is around 5:45. We are not actually going to Vizag. There is a place called Bimli which is around 30 kilometers from Vizag, or 1 hour drive. We actually checked out our hotel from Vizag in the morning and we are going to Bimli. So that place is near a sea beach. So tomorrow we will go for a swim.
I wanted to get down in every turn and look at the mesmerizing views and spend time. But since it was getting late and still large part of Ghat section was pending, we couldn't stop the vehicle anywhere. The roads in the Ghat section were very well maintained.
Our driver said there is a tunnel here, the railway tunnel. So we thought we'll check it out. And while walking down the path, we can see marvelous views from here. So imagine every morning waking up here and looking at these amazing views. And here we get the railway tracks. So tunnel should be somewhere nearby. Hopefully no train comes when we are going near the tunnel. We are going near the tunnel, we won't go inside, and here you can see the information regarding the length and the tunnel number. Trespass are liable to be prosecuted. Okay, we can't go inside. Okay, so maybe this might be the last video of the day. Our driver said there are 2 more places to see, and this was one of them. I don't know whether the second place is also tunnel or it is another viewpoint. If it's a viewpoint, we will stop, but if it's a tunnel, I think we will skip it because we already saw it here. Now we will be heading back to Bimli. We have booked our apartments there. It will still take around 3 hours to reach, so I don't know how much I'll be able to shoot there. We'll just go have dinner and take rest. So that is it for now. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video, please like, subscribe to the channel and add a comment. If you don't like, you can still add a comment about what you don't like about the video. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
In the next episode, we visit the beach in Bimli. Then we make our way towards the ancient Buddhist monastery in Galikonda. Later we head to some amazing viewpoints to get panoramic views of Vizag city and the beach. We end our trip in Vizag by visiting Kailasagiri.